largest financial services group in Malaysia and a leading bank in Asia. Based on our analysis, Maybank achieved a strong IFE score of 3.51 and EFE score of 3.25, indicating strong internal capabilities and a good ability to respond to external opportunities and threats. The competitive profile matrix also shows that Maybank is the industry leader with a score of 4.0, outperforming CIMB and Public Bank. Our QSPM analysis identified regional expansion of sustainable finance and Islamic wealth management as the most attractive strategy with a score of 6.54. Overall, Maybank is well positioned to maintain its market leadership and achieve sustainable long-term growth.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Adilah binti Abu Hassan and my matrix number is BG2311025. Today I will present the company background of Maybank, also known as Malayan Banking Berhad. Maybank was established in 1960 in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Its first office was opened at Jalan H.S. Lee on 12 September 1960. At that time, Maybank played an important role because Malaysia needed a strong local bank to support local business and community. Today, Maybank has grown into the largest financial services group in Malaysia. It operates in 18 countries across Asia and selected international financial centers. Maybank serves more than 16 million customers, including retail, non-retail, and corporate customers. The company offers many services such as consumer banking, corporate banking, Islamic banking, insurance, takaful, investment banking, and asset management. Maybank also expanded to countries such as Singapore, Brunei, Hong Kong, and London. Overall, Maybank growth shows its transformation from a local Malaysian bank into a major regional financial institution. Its mission, humanizing financial services, shows its focus on simple, fair, inclusive, and accessible banking service. Next, I will brief about analysis of Maybank leadership structure and how it drives their strategic success. As highlighted on the slide, Maybank's governance drifts on clear board independence. The board of directors oversee high-level strategy, governance, and risk management, while the CEO and executive committees focus on executing these approved strategies. To achieve their goals, Maybank blends transformational and participative leadership styles. This approach champions their core mission of humanizing financial services and prioritize long-term ESG sustainability and digital innovation over short-term profits. Operationally, the bank utilizes a strategy of controlled decentralization. Employees are granted the autonomy to make decisions within strict policy boundaries, which actively boosts intrinsic motivation, accountability, and service efficiency. Ultimately, this combination of independent oversight, adaptable leadership, and employee autonomy acts as the primary engine driving Maybank's ambitious ROR30 and M25 plus transformation towards Asian growth and digital acceleration. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Paratika Binti Sedin. My number matric BG2311038. This slide presents Maybank International Factor Evaluation or IFE matrix, which assesses the bank key strength and weakness. Maybank record a net profit of RM 10.5 billion and RE of 11.7, the highest since 2016. The bank also maintained a strong capital position and possessed 3.88 billion digital transactions in FY 2025, demonstrating in digital banking leadership. In addition, Maybank achieved MSCI SEG AA rating and remained the largest Islamic banking franchise in Asia. However, challenges include a slight decline in total asset, modest loan growth of 1.7%, and digital customer adoption below target. Overall, the IFE score of 3.51 show that Maybank has a strong international position with strength outweighing weakness. This slide presents Maybank External Factor Evaluation (EFE) metric, which examines the opportunity and threat affecting the bank external environment. Key opportunity include growing digital banking adoption across Asia, supported by 3.88 billion digital transactions in FY 2025. Sustainable finance expansion, rising demand for Islamic banking, government infrastructure project, and AI-driven digital transformation. However, the bank faced threats such as geopolitical uncertainty, economic volatility, regulatory change, cybersecurity risks, and climate-related challenges. Overall, the FEE score of 3.25 shows that Maybank is well positioned to capitalize on opportunity while effectively managing external threat and supporting long growth.
Hi, my name is Dorita Jabita Murdin. So today I'm talking about competitive analysis. For Maybank's competitive analysis, the company operates in the highly competitive banking and financial service industry. Maybank's two main competitors are CIMB Group Holdings Berhad and Public Bank Berhad. CIMB is one of the largest banking groups in ASEAN and has a strong regional presence. Its main advantages are its extensive banking network, large customer deposit base, and strong lending activities across the region. Meanwhile, Public Bank is well known for its operational efficiency, strong profitability, and excellent customer relationships. The bank has built a strong reputation, especially in consumer banking and SME financing. The level of competition in the banking industry is considered high because banks compete aggressively through digital innovation, customer service, product diversification, and financial performance. In addition, strict regulations and the growing demand for Islamic and sustainable banking further increase competition. Despite this challenge, Maybank remains the industry leader due to its largest asset base, strong regional presence, digital banking leadership, and position as one of the world's leading Islamic banks.
Hello, my name is Teresa J, and I will be presenting the SWOT analysis of Maybank. Starting with strength, Maybank demonstrates a strong financial performance with a consistent profitability and high return on equity. The bank also has a robust capital position and has well-established digital banking ecosystem, processing a billions of transactions. In addition, Maybank is a leader in Islamic banking across Asia and has strong sustainability commitment through significant social impact investment. However, there are several weaknesses. The bank's total assets have slightly declined and loan growth remains relatively low at only 1.7% despite regional expansion efforts. Furthermore, its digital customer penetration is slightly below target and there is a high dependence on Asian market, which expose the bank to regional risks. Moving on to opportunities, there is strong growth potential in digital banking adoption across Asia. The rising demand for Islamic finance and wealth management also provides a key area for expansion. Additionally, the use of artificial intelligence, advanced analytics, and government-supported infrastructure projects can help drive financial inclusion and business growth. On the other hand, Maybank faces several threats. Economic volatility and interest rate fluctuation in Asia may affect performance, cybersecurity risks, and increasing due to digitalization, while regulatory changes and climate-related risks also pose a significant challenges. In conclusion, Maybank has a strong market position supported by its financial strength and digital capabilities. However, to sustain growth, the banks must enhance loan performance, accelerate digital adoption, and effectively manage external risks while leveraging opportunities in sustainable and Islamic finance. That's all from me. Thank you.
Moving on to our decision metric QSPN, as you can see immediately from the prominent yellow card on the top left, we have a clear data-driven winner. Alternative 1 officially take the trophy with a grand total attractiveness score of 3.61 compared to 2.77 for Alternative 2. To put this number into context, let's look at the two options we evaluate on the right. Our winning strategy, Alternative 1, focuses on the regional expansion of sustainable finance and Islamic wealth management products. On the other hand, Alternative 2 was our defensive role, focusing on the enhancement of cybersecurity infrastructure and digital capabilities to mitigate cyber threats. So why did Alternative 1 achieve such a dominant score? If you look at the orange section on the bottom left, it comes down to three comparing reasons. First, market windfall. It allowed Maybank to directly capture the high-growth regional demand for green finance and Islamic wealth. This factor carry a massive combined weight of 0.22 in our external environment. Second, strategy cure. It perfectly offset Maybank modest 1.7% loan grow by aggressively unlocking new high margin fee-based income. Third, an expert decision. By converting qualitative analysis into a empirical data-driven mandate, this metric completely eliminate executive bias or gut feeling. With a definitive score of 3.61, Alternative 1 is clearly the most viable and rewarding path forward for Maybank.
Based on our findings, we propose 3 key recommendations. First, Maybank should expand its sustainable finance and Islamic wealth management service across Asia to capture growing market demand. Second, the bank should leverage AI and digital technologies to improve customer experience and strengthen its digital banking leadership. Third, Maybank should increase financing activities through regional initiatives such as the Johor-Singapore Special Economic Zone to support future growth. By implementing these strategies, Maybank can strengthen its competitive advantage to support the success of its ROAR30 or ROAR30 transformation plan. Thank you. In conclusion, our analysis shows that Maybank possesses a strong strategic position supported by its IFE score of 3.51, EFE score of 3.25, and industry-leading CPM score of 4.0. The bank's strength in profitability, digital banking, sustainability, and Islamic finance provide a solid foundation for long-term success. However, Maybank must address key strategic issues such as loan growth, cybersecurity risks, regional market dependence, and increasing external uncertainties. Moving forward, the bank should continue expanding sustainable finance and Islamic wealth management, accelerate digital transformation, strengthen risk management, and invest in workforce development. These initiatives will support the successful implementation of ROAR30 and reinforce Maybank's position as a leading financial services provider in Asia.